Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer. Sometimes a spirit or wine will drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label. We read what they're trying to sell us. We take a look at the artwork, see where they're coming from. And we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. All right, today we have from the Concord Craft Brewing Company in Concord, New Hampshire, their Pandora's Kettle number 2. It is a Kettle sour with blueberry raspberry. Blueberry and raspberry, a Kettle sour. All right, and the interesting thing I find interesting, 3.37% alcohol by volume. So this is probably as close to as close to 3.2 beer like on a base. That was anyway. Blueberry raspberry Kettle sour. Okay, what do they tell us? Our GIBCMSC first place. Oh, Great America. First place Pandora's Kettle is a Berliner Weisse style kettle soured ale that is refreshingly tart and low in calories and alcohol. Each batch has its own unique fruit blend and is lightly hopped. Always packaged and stored cold, it is the perfect drink for a warm summer day. Life is too short for uninspired beer. Live free or die. Please recycle. Okay, well, brewed and canned by the Concord Craft Brewing Company, Concord, New Hampshire. Craft fine ales since 2016. And then it has the certification from the independent brewers. It is an independent brewer from the Brewers Association. And that is about it. Beer is perishable. Please keep this beer refrigerated until you are ready to drink it. Perishable beer. Wow. Okay. So what am I expecting? Well, a kettle sour. The sour is the Botanicromyces, or the Brett that is in it, which of course is going to make it a pucker power. But it's got the blueberry and raspberry. Now I'm wondering whether they go for a sweet blueberry raspberry or a tart blueberry raspberry. I have a feeling it's going to be a sweet, so I'm going to look for a sweet blueberry raspberry. And at 3.7% alcohol by volume, a very light-bodied beer. So we're looking for a light-bodied, kind of a berry-colored, slightly tart, very lightly hopped beer. Let's crack it open and see if it meets expectations. You'll notice we always use the same style of glassware for all of our tastings. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. Here we go. Oh, there's a little color to it. Well, there you go. So this is a Kettle sour, so it's an ale. All beer should be served at the correct temperature. Ales usually around 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and lagers say 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll tell you what temperature your beer should be served at. Click right up there. I always make sure that I have a thermometer to make sure that I know what temperature my beer is. This was given to me by the ThermoWorks folks. It is one of their lollipop styles. There's a link in the description box below if you need any more information. All right, what have we got? 43.9%, or 43.9 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is, let's see, for a kettle sour, that's about right temperature. It should be appreciated right about there. All right, so it's got the right temperature. We'll take a look at it. Most people, when they do a sampling, what they'll do is they'll take a look, they'll sniff, they'll sip, and then they'll let you know what they think. Well, what I do is I do a little differently. I take a look, I sip first and then sniff. Why? I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you. He does it a lot better than I can. Believe me, it works. All right, well, It looks like it's supposed to. Let's see if it has a sour and berry flavor. Cheers. You'll notice I took 2 sips. The reason for that is that the first sip is an acclimation sip. The taste buds, they weren't paying any attention to what I was talking about. In fact, they were kind of relaxing, and all of a sudden they get hit with this wave of chill and flavor. And it's think about it, it would be shocking. So it was, and they are, and they were. And so I gave them a second sip because then they knew what was going on. And now they're going to tell me what they found. There is a slight pucker power to this, and it comes towards the end of the flavor experience. However, the berries kind of, I wouldn't say fight it, but kind of relax that little bit of sour. I'm not getting much malt at all, any type of malt in there, but certainly the berries and the sourness, they do a nice dance together. That's for sure. First nosedive. Oh, there's some nice berry aroma there. Fresh berry too, not extract. That's wow. Well, does Pandora's Kettle number 2 from the Concord Craft Brewing Company up in Concord, New Hampshire. Does their Kettle Sour Blueberry Raspberry meet expectations? It certainly did. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. Sharing is great, and a thumbs up would be appreciated. And I also hope you'll leave a comment. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.